Moving inventory for 67 Clarence Road on the 4th of July 2022. So I'm just outside the property. You can see there are minimum weeds, and then round the post, weeds present. Entrance sweeping required with a mat, and cables present. You've got a bit of damage on the door frame right hand side. Door is white, clean required. Letterbox flap is missing, it's dusty. Glass is clean with no damage, again clean required. Just going to head on in. Paint missing from the door handle. Door open and close is fine with no concerns. Door is white from the inside, clean glass, in good condition. You do have a bit of a chip here and some paint visible on the frame. Glass is clean from the inside and out. Ceiling is white, however looking straight up you have black scuff marks. Lampshade present with light bulb also present. Lampshade is damaged and tired looking, but there are no visible cobwebs or stains. So I'm just going to turn around and go back around, showing you a different angle, showing you it's clean, white with no stains. Light bulb working and present. And then I'm going to start the wall. So wall left hand side, I'm going to go up and down. Skirting boards are clean, white, dust free with no damage. The walls free from any handprints, any damage, any marks. You can see, however, though, the paper where it joins. And it's starting to uplift in the corner there and further on down, but in good condition. Look, you can just see where it all joins. It feels like this has been painted over, but there are no black scuff marks, no handprints, no damage from any furniture, clean condition. Just going up and down, showing you the walls, and obviously you can still see the joints throughout. And then wall opposite, so this is the wall behind the front door. Skirting boards are clean, white, dust free. And when you're looking at the skirting boards, you can see paint visible on the beading. If I just focus on that, you can see paint is visible on beading. So just going to continue with the wall behind the door. I'm going to go up and down, showing you it's clean with no handprints. There's no damage from the door. So if I open the door, you can see it's not with no damage or concerns. Then go up and down, clean condition with no handprints, no damage. You can see in areas where it's bowing out and where the paper is obviously joint. So clean condition with no cause for concern. Gonna go up and down, no handprints, no black scuff marks, no damage from any furniture, clean condition. And you can see just along where it joins the ceiling, there's a different patch of paint. And you can see it's starting to uplift in that corner. Flooring, so you've got a small section with carpet, which has all been hoovered. It is clean, however, you do have paint. So if I just zoom quite in, you can see the edges have a little bit of paint on them. There you go. And then as soon as you enter as well, left side. Flooring is laminate, clean, with no damage. You can see where it's been wiped away from paint. There. And then just before the step, I'm just going to continue with the walls opposite. So you can see where obviously it's been painted over. So it's been ripped here, the underneath lining paper, and obviously put back down, then it's all been painted over. No handprints, no scuff marks, no damage. Even the white arch, it's clean. It's quite patchy, but there are no cobwebs. So underneath the arch, it's clean with no handprints, no scuff marks, no black marks, no furniture marks. And then we have the door to the living room. Open and close is fine. It's white, clean, with no dust, no damage, no black scuff marks. Handle with white paint visible. So I'm just going to go inside, close the door. Door is white, clean, with no handprints, no black scuff marks, no dust, no damage. So I'm just going to start in the living room, and then I'll do the dining room. So the room facing the front window. Ceiling is white, clean, with no stains, no leaks, no cobwebs. Lampshade present. A bulb is present but not working. So I'm just going to get a different angle of the ceiling. It's clean, white, with no stains, no leaks, no cobwebs. And then I'm just going to go up and down the walls showing you the current condition. So I'm going to get nice and close. So you can see the skirting boards are white, free from any dust, and the walls are a neutral nude pastel kind of colour. So up and down, free from any handprints, any black scuff marks, any damage, no signs of paper or paint peeling. Radiator is clean, however you do have a few speckles visible. Beading is also clean, however when you get to the corner you can see it slightly uplifting here. Just going to go up and down. Clean condition. When you're looking at the corner you can see there's two different textures. So you've got one wall here, which is obviously different paper underneath, and this is different paper. You've got a little section which is uplifting here, and then you can see where it's been ripped. So if I just show you my hand, and you can see the size of the damage currently present, and then when the join it's not stuck down properly, look. I just push it, you can see it's pushing back out again, and then even the bottom, it's not stuck down properly. In the corner, you can see the joint where it's been taken off and where it's obviously been cut and starting to uplift. If I zoom out for this, there you go, you can see obviously the different texture and where it's uplifted and it hasn't been joined correctly. Above the window with a black curtain rail, brown tape present, not straight. Right of the window, paper joining paper, that looks like to me it's uplifting. If I push this here, you can see it's pushing back out and it's not attached securely to the wall, so it's going to keep bubbling and eventually uplift completely. And then right of the window you've got a clear plastic blind tie. You've got a small hole, again you can hear it, that it's, I don't know if you can see it in the, yeah you can see it in the pushing back on the video, it's uplifting. And you've got obviously your cable. Just going to close this door here, and then going to continue down. You can see the joint, but it is clean, there's no furniture marks, there's no handprints. And then underneath the window you've got a small bit of damage here. Just going to compare that to my nails. And then you can see the joint in the paper, and then again underneath left hand side you can see where it's lifting but it's been painted over. There you go. And again two different textures. Blinds currently closed with no visible damage. This blind, let's try the other way. Let's try it back round. No, this blind pulley lever does not work. So I'm just gonna lift the, and you can see where the sellotape is and a metal straw has been attached to the blind's fitting. Okay, I've just lifted it halfway and you can see obviously the blinds are bowing. So the windowsill is white. It could do a wipe down, but it's not dirty, it's not damaged in any kind of way. You've got no mould peeling, so left hand side walls are clean with no mould, no paint peeling. And then above it's clean with no visible mould. And then right hand side, working my way down, it's clean condition with no mould, no damp, no signs of uplifting. However, when you're pushing the paper, it bounces back, so over time that is going to uplift. The windows, so windows itself are clean from the inside only. As you can see, cobwebs on the outside with no damage and no cause for concern. A white window frame, dust free. If I just push the curtains blinds open a bit more, you can see the windows. And I'm just gonna pull the blinds all the way down. Okay, that's the lowest they go. So you do have a gap between the blinds and the windowsill, and it's bowing as well. And then we have a unit, 2-door unit, white. You got white underneath on the beading as well. You got a bit of a pink mark, and paint has peeled inside. And then the top is white, but you can see obviously where it's cracked. and been painted over. The walls, just going to continue round, are clean with no handprints, no furniture marks, just in that area where it's going to start uplifting because it's not glued down properly. No black scuff marks, no mould, no paint peeling, no paper peeling. Left of the fireplace, clean condition. And you can just see, if I zoom in, where obviously the underneath has been torn and it's just been painted over the fireplace. So you've got a black frame with white splodges of paint, red paint, white, red, white, white, and then inside is clean. That's just got loads of paper stuffed up, but inside it's clean, dust free, no cobwebs. White surrounding mantelpiece, clean condition. And then the worktop, the top of it's clean. Just going to zoom out slightly, move all these things. Okay, I'm just going to show you the mantelpiece, that it's clean with no marks, no scratches, no concerns, with a white line between the wall and the mantelpiece. So just looking up, you can see the paper joints. You've got where it's been painted over the screw, and then another section where it's been painted over, not smooth and even, but there's no black scuff marks, no handprints. And then down the side, clean condition, skirting boards are clean, white with no dust. I'm just going to go up and down, clean. And then the archway, you can see it's clean with no cause for concern. However, left hand side, you do have a scuff mark. So it's quite a big scuff mark. I don't think it's a crack. I think it's just from underneath where it's come through. No, it's where the paint has peeled, sorry. Paint's peeled. And you've got a blue mark, which is patchy, that's marked from underneath. And then above, it's clean with no cause for concern. I'm just going to continue with the walls, even through the dining room. So that's above the door to enter. It's clean with no handprints, no cobwebs, no paint peeling. Light fitting is clean. Paint is visible. Underneath, it's clean with no concerns, no black scuff marks. Behind the door, I'm going to tilt the camera. Again, you're going to see with the beading, paint is visible. But the skirting boards are clean and white. To walls with no handprints, no scuff marks, no damage, no furniture marks, good condition. Just going to close the door to the kitchen. No, it doesn't close. So I'm going to leave the door open and zoom out slightly so you can see the whole wall, that there's no concerns, no issues, no marks or concerns. Above the door to the kitchen, it's clean with no concerns. Door to the kitchen is white with gold fittings, no dust, no black scuff marks, good condition. If I get close as well, you see it's clean. You've got paint on your door handle, however. No black scuff marks, no concerns. Behind the door is clean, white. You do have a small little hole here. And what's this? But it's clean condition, no damage, no handprints, no paint peeling, clean. Skirting boards are also clean with no concerns. Paint visible on the beading. Above the window, you do have signs where the old curtain rail used to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 small holes present. Window is clean from the inside. Frame is also clean, white with no dust. And the windowsill's also clean, white with no cause for concern. So I'm just going to look at right hand side window. You can see it's starting to uplift the paper, but there's no signs of any mould and any concerns. Just above, it's clean. And then going down left hand side, there's no signs of any mould, clean condition. And then the radiator is also clean, however, an off-white colour with black scuff marks towards the bottom. And then the pipe is painted white. Left of the window, it's clean with no concerns, no damage. And I'm just going to tilt the camera again and get nice and close, showing you the condition of the walls, that they're clean with no handprints, no mould, no paint peeling, no furniture marks, no general wear and tear marks or handprints. Skirting boards also clean and white with no dust, no black scuff marks, beading present, clean condition. You can see paper uplifting, and then the archway, right hand side, it's clean with no issues. And then above, again, clean with no concerns, good condition. Light bulb working and present with lampshade. Ceiling is white, clean with no cobwebs, no stains, no leaks. Just gonna stand in this corner, just get a different angle, good condition. The flooring is laminate. It's clean, obviously I'm walking on it, it's not sticking any kind of way, with no visible damage, no hairs, no dust, good condition. Clean, with no damage. I'm just going to get a nice different angle so there's no concerns, it's clean, there's no hairs, there's no dust. Ready to move into, lovely. Okay, I'm going to head into the kitchen. So, the kitchen, so I'm just going to do behind the door is white, clean, with no cause for concern, no dust and no black scuff marks. So just when you're looking at the bottom of the door though, you can see, obviously the paper is still present. So obviously that needs to be removed all along here and obviously here as well. And towards the bottom as well. Gold fittings, again, paint visible on the handle. So I'm just going to head into the kitchen. The ceiling is white, clean, with no leak marks or stains. However, it's slightly patchy here where it's been painted over. It looks like there's been a hole, it's been painted over. It's not as smooth. And then when you're looking at the cooker, look straight up, slightly towards the left, you can see a few patches here. It's not grease, it could be possibly be handprints maybe, but they're not small splashes. Let me zoom in a bit. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 marks present, and then slightly further down you've got another lonely one right there. So, and then just going around the ceiling, there's no cobwebs. It is white, and then when you're looking at the boiler just further up, it's a different texture. So it's been patched over. And then, no, that's just the shadow. Okay, so I'm just gonna start, well, I'm gonna continue with the walls, working my way down. So it's white, clean, with no stains, no cobwebs, no marks, clean condition. And then just going to turn the lights on. So light bulb in the kitchen is present and working with a lampshade in a mustard colour. And then second lampshade in the dining area, no light bulb present, lampshade also present, matching the kitchen. So I'm going to do the walls. So I'm going to start behind. So I'm going to go up and down the wall showing you the current condition. So it's in a neutral colour with no black scuff marks or handprints and no damage. Light fitting working and present, but it could do with an extra clean. And further up, the screw's been painted over. Just going to go up and down. So this is behind the door to the rear garden. Glass is clean with no concerns. Door is clean with no concerns. White currently closed. And then we're going to go around the boiler. And then left of the window, it's clean with no watermarks, no splashes. Window, it's clean from the inside with a white frame, which is dust free. You do have, I don't know if that's something to help you close the window with, or if it's there, so I'm just going to leave that there and check it on the outside. And you do have a small little nail with the frame. Even though it's clean and dust free, you do have towards the top paint visible. And the tiles need to clean. You've got a crack. I'm just going to work my way around. You've got a screw which has been painted over, but with no black scuff marks, no handprints. Behind the radiator, the tumble dryer, it's slightly patchy paint, and you do have a cobweb. Just going to go up and down, showing you the condition that it's clean with no damage, no handprints. On this wall, you do have a nail, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small little dents in the wall. That's the biggest one. And then underneath it's clean, it's fine with no paint peeling, good condition. Left of the window and above the window you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seven hooks present. And then just when you're standing at the window, if you look up, you've got a dent in the ceiling. That's literally when you're standing in front of the window, look straight up. The window is clean from the inside only. The frames are clean, dust free, however, paint is visible. And then if you just look up, you've got right side and then left side, 2 Velcro patches. And if I just underneath the camera, you can see water stains. And they're actually starting to turn a little bit yellow here. You've got a little patch here underneath, another little patch here, and then coming on down, you can see the watermarks. Again, watermarks, and then the Velcro, and you can see the paint on the window frame. Well, I don't think it's paint. I think it's actually a stain. No, it's paint. You can see the paintbrush strokes. Windowsill is white with no damage. Obviously you can see where it's been painted over, not a smooth texture, but it is clean with no concerns. Just looking at the window right hand side, you can see a bit of mould. No, it just needs wiping away. The left side's fine with no concerns, but you can see where the paint is on the frame. And then just going to continue going round. The walls are clean with no furniture marks. When you're looking in the middle of the wall, just above eye level, you've got a nail which is painted over, but the texture of it is very, very uneven. And then further down, you've got a small little nail hole and then a bit of damage which has been painted over above from the nail. And then another part which is been painted over, and then another bit of a dent in the wall. Obviously it's quite small, as you can see, but overall in clean condition. No black scuff marks, no handprints. Just when you're leaving the dining area, if you look like next to the unit and next to the wall, it is quite patchy, so that could be an issue with ventilation in the property. It's not cold in any way, it's just got an even texture to it. And you can see where the paper has been ripped. But the skirting boards are clean and white. Just can go up and down, good condition. You've got a hole in the wall here, just above eye level. Above the unit's clean, slightly patchy from the ceiling to the wall, but in good condition. And then in between the units clean. Tiles are white with a yellowish grout with no damage. And then above, clean condition. You do have, when you're looking at the power supply and the gas pipe, a few speckles of grease, but it's clean, there's no concerns. And then right of the cooker, clean condition, no black scuff marks or handprints, no damage. You've got an old sticky patch which has been painted over, greasy power socket, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 small dents in the wall with a screw that's been painted over. Door to storage, cobweb present in the corner, white door clean with 2 small holes, handle is missing, no dust. And then inside, clean required, but it is white, not freshly painted. And then the ceiling is white, however, you do have obviously another hook, hole, screw. And then left hand side, scuff marks present, no cobwebs, screw present, hole present, scuff mark present, small hole present, scuff marks towards the bottom, very faint. Left side, again, scuff marks are present. They're all quite faint, so they're not dark, heavy, deep scuff marks. You've got a hole, screw, nail, shall I say, flooring. I think this it's okay. I think it could do an extra hoover because you have a stain, and a couple of bits in this corner which could do with a clean. There you go. So we have the flooring, which is lino, tired condition. So you've got speckles of paint, got white sealant which is starting to crack, paint, damage. There's the damage. Just going to zoom out. So yeah, paint marks visible. You've got another piece of damage here, as you can see. That looks like it's, yeah. So you've got another bit of damage. You've got a long scuff mark, which then leads on to another bit of damage. And then another bit of damage. This is obviously left of the unit. Okay, so the unit's all currently closed. So the units under the sink are white with a silver handle. You've got a cap here on the right hand side and a silver sticker, and then another cap, all currently closed. And then opposite, they're two different units, so they're one type and these are more plain. So it's white with silver handles, and then another two above, currently closed. Just going to open all the units. Okay, all units are now open. Units all currently open. They are discoloured inside. As you can see, some areas are yellow. However, there is no damage. So you've got shelf, a drawer empty, drawer 2 empty, underneath empty and clean. And then opposite where the hand basin is, drawer, you've got a bit of, so that, no, just needs clean at the top, but it is empty. You've got a mark inside, and then the door unit is empty, clean required. And then underneath the hand basin, you've got water damage on the top left hand side, and then you've got a bit of paint which is dripped here, clean required. Inside, marks are visible. And you've got a bit of paint section there where it's been painted, but it's very patchy and it is discoloured. Okay, worktop is black, wiped down, however damage present. Knife mark, damage. White sealant. Sink is clean. Got watermarks around the sink, so that's the right hand side. And then left hand side, no blockage. And then just behind the sink you can see it's bowing, so that just needs to be kept on top of. And you've got a bit of paint here as well. And then left of the sink you've got damage, scuff mark, damage, needs a clean. You've got a bit of damage here. This needs a wipe down. And then opposite you have the same worktop, clean condition, with a white plastic cover on the sealant. This is broken, this has come off. And then you have another spare unit, glass door, paint has peeled, open and close is fine, empty, ready to use. Inside, not painted. And then you have your worktop, which is tiles, which have just been stuck down, clean required. That's come off, that's uplifting. And then in front, it's just been stuck on the wall. No signs of uplifting, however, you do have speckles of grease present. And then, when you're actually looking at the cooker, first tile, second tile, third tile, you can see it's uplifted here. And then, when you're looking at the cooker again, it's starting to bubble here. So it is uplifted in areas, but they are greasy to touch. And then you've got your cooker. I'm just trying to show you all 4 burners, showing you the condition. And I'm going to take them off to show you that needs a clean. Even the racks need a clean as well, so I'll just take them off and show you. Looks dirty. Quite greasy when you put them back as well. And then we have the oven. You got the grill first. Greasy handle. Glass is clean. Got a bit of white residue here. Inside you've got a tray. And then I'm just going to zoom in and put my flash on. And you can see the inside. Inside's actually clean. The shelf's clean. The bottom's clean. And the glass, if you just look here, it's yellow. But this is fine to touch, it's clean. And then I'm just going to zoom out and do the oven. The handle's fine to touch, it's not greasy. The glass is clean, not greasy. And then I'm going to zoom back in, turn my flash on and show you the inside. Inside's okay. No oven trays present though. The shelves are clean. I'm not too sure why this is off. So just need to speak to maintenance about that. Just going to zoom back out and then I'm going to head upstairs. Okay, right, let's head upstairs. Okay, so I'm just going to head back into the hallway. So I'm going to look up the stairs and then I'm going to do right hand side of the walls. The walls are clean with no black scuff marks and no damage. White banister. If you just look up where the banister is, just right there, if I zoom in. Paper. I'm going to do it again anyway. And go up, is bubbling. But no visible handprints, no black scuff marks, clean condition. And then left hand side, clean condition, no black scuff marks, no handprints, skirting board is white clean. I'm just going to tilt the camera and show you the carpet. The carpet has all been hoovered. However, paint marks present. Along this side here, and along here, paint marks are present, but it has been hoovered. So I'm just going to continue with the flooring on the landing. You've got paint marks here. So this is bedroom 2 to the rear. And then the carpet. And then just going to go back around. And you can see on the sides, patchy paint. Oh, the paint is on the carpet. Look, paint. And then I'm going to go back down, showing the carpet. I'm just going to stop here for a second though, showing you the left hand side of the wall. It's clean with no damage, no black scuff marks, no handprints, clean condition. All the way up it's clean with no stains or cobwebs. And the wall in front, if I tilt the camera and zoom in, clean condition, white with no handprints, no damage, good condition. And the banister white clean with no dust and no concerns. And then I'm just going to stand on the top of the landing and do the wall opposite. So the skirting boards are clean and dust-free and white. And the wall has no handprints, no black scuff marks, no dirt, no damage, clean condition. Just a different angle. I'm just going to go back down and do the carpet so you can see it is hoovered, it is clean. However, in areas, paint is present. And then just go back up. If I tilt the camera, you get to see the walls at the same time. Okay, so we have door to the bathroom, which is white. You can see a bit of damage at the back there on the side. There you go. With gold handle, and you can see it's a different colour. 2 tones. Handle is loose with 1, 2, 3 holes present. Handprints also present. And then behind the door is an off-white. There is no damage, it's quite patchy though. And the ceiling is white with no mould, with no cobwebs. Just gonna get a different angle. When you're looking at the window, you can see the ceiling is quite patchy. So turn the light on. Light bulb working and present. Extractor fan is not on. Okay, so I'm going to do the walls. So let's start behind the toilet. So the walls are clean with no watermarks or handprints in a peach kind of colour above the door. And tiles are white, however grout is turning yellow. The ceiling is white with no speckles of mould, no cracks on the tiles, and the bathtub is clean and ready to use with no hairs visible in the drain. Taps, water marks, limescale is present, and then also on the shower control, water marks and limescale present. You can see behind the shower control hole present. The shower head is clean. You have a silver fitted shower rail, curtain not tested. Window is clean from the inside. Frame is also clean and dust free with no concerns. However, paint is visible on the frame. Left hand side of the window, it's clean, and above the window is also clean with no mould or paint peeling. Right side clean with no paint peeling, no scuff marks or handprints. And then even towards the bottom right of the radiator, it's clean. Just behind the radiator, you can see the wall is patchy. Windowsill, it's okay. You can see the paint isn't as smooth. It's got a bit of a rough texture. But if you see left and right of the window, it's clean with no mould. Left of the hand basin, it's clean with no watermarks, no handprints, good condition. And you have a mirror, which is not secure level. So take your time and be careful with that one. Mirror is clean though. Above, clean with no cobwebs, handprints, no signs of paint peeling. Mirrored unit, mirror is clean. White unit, inside, ready to use. And then clean wall between the hand basin and the unit. Tiles, there's 8 white tiles with white grout, white sealant. Hand basin is clean with no concerns. Left side, water running fine. Right side, water also running fine. There's no blockage. No limescale on the taps. That's it. And then underneath it's clean with no concerns. And then just working my way around, you can see that part of the skirting board is missing. Skirting boards are white, but you can see where the paint has overlaid onto the walls. And then just going up, no concerns, no handprint. You can see the join where the wood has joined. You've got 1, 2 holes. You've got a screw which has been painted over, and another hole just going up. And you can see the joint in the wood / paper. I can't feel it, so I don't know if that's, must be the wood. Up there you can see the joint. Door above the door is clean with no mould, no paint peeling. White doors currently closed with no visible damage. However, when you're looking towards the top, on the left side you've got 2 holes, on the right side you've got 1. Inside, on the right hand side door you can see pink marks, sticky pad marks visible. And then you've got, if you look at the left door, you've got a silver tape that's obviously keeping this all secure and in place. Marks towards the bottom. And then just going to keep going round. The skirting boards are white with no mould and no dust. The walls are clean, free from any handprints, any mould, any dust, no black scuff marks, clean condition. I'm just going to open the door a bit more and show you as soon as you enter. Clean condition. There's no handprints there, there's no black scuff marks, and even from the door inside you can see the handle's very loose as well. And then we have the toilet, which is white. You do have a mark inside the toilet. You've got no hairs on the toilet seat is clean and flush is fine. Flooring tied looking. You've got 2 rips in the corner there in front of the bath. 1, 2. And then you've got another bit of damage in front of the toilet. I'm going to get nice and close here, where it's uplifting. And you can see the joint of where it's also uplifting. You've got a small gap here, and it does need cleaning. Next to the bath, you've got, it's uplifting here. Well, it's not uplifting, sorry. It's you can see where it's cracking, where the tiles are cracking. You've got uplifting here, paint visible, paint along those tiles. But it's been hoovered. There's no bits when you're walking on it. There's no hairs or dust. Okay, back into the hallway. So I'm just in the hallway. I'm just going to do the ceiling. So, ceiling is white, patchy white. It's clean though, with no cobwebs. However, looks like there used to be a stain. So you just need to keep an eye on that. If that obviously gets bigger, you just need to let us know in maintenance. And then the top of the light fitting has come off. The light. That's for the shower. Light bulb working and present. And you can see where it's bowing as well, the entrance to the front bedroom. So you just need to keep an eye on that. And then I'm just going to do the walls. So the walls left as soon as you come out of the bathroom, clean, handprint free, no damage, no black scuff marks, good condition. Door to the rear bedroom above, it's clean, and the wall in between also clean, with no handprint and no cause for concern. So I'm just going to stand this one, the stairs, and you get to see the skirting walls are clean, white, free from any dust. Walls are clean, free from any handprints, any marks, any furniture marks, good condition. And then the door to the front bedroom above is clean. Door to storage, clean. Walls with no handprints, no black scuff marks, no paint peeling. And then the door is white with no dust, gold fittings. Gold handle, shall I say. I just need to give a bit of a pull. The inside has not been painted, patchy, but with no damage, and brown handle inside. You can see the paper's obviously uplifting towards the top. Overall in okay condition. There's no visible black scuff marks or handprints, but you can see where the paper is starting to uplift in areas. Flooring, marks present, but there's no hoovering required. So I've done the carpet, I've done that. I'm going to do the main bedroom, which is the front of the property. So the door is white with a gold handle with paint visible on the handle. And then behind the door is white with a gold handle, again, paint visible on the door. And then the ceiling. The ceiling is, there's no cobwebs, it is white in colour. However, you do have obviously a patch here in the corner, and then further on, literally above the door, another 2 screw holes, and then in front of that, scuff marks. Where the pulley light is, you've got marks on the wall, on the ceiling, and then left of that, further stains visible. So leak marks are present in areas. And then just looking at the lights fitting, so looking at the window, light fitting, left a bit, you've got 2 further little holes. So I'm just going to zoom out and show you the ceiling. Stains are present, however, no cobwebs present. And then I'm going to up and down the wall, so I'm just going to start behind the door. So the skirting boards are white, clean, free from any dust and any scuff marks. The walls are clean, with no handprints and no cause for concern. Just looking at the wall towards the end of the wall right hand side, just above eye level, you can see it hasn't been painted over properly. It's quite patchy, and you can see where the lining paper has been ripped, so it's a different texture. I'm just going to continue round, okay condition, it's clean, with no handprints, no scuff marks. And then just where the chimney is, you can see visible holes. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 small size, and then 1, 2 tiny size, really, you can see the difference. Very uneven wall. You've got marks on the wall, for example, here. Then another one that's been covered up, then another one further down. So it is a very uneven wall. White fireplace surroundings, clean with no concerns. Skirting board's also white and clean with no dust. Again, the wall is very uneven, different textures and different marks. Towards the top, you can see various small holes in various places. And then further down, you've got these little dents in the walls. So these are in every area, all the way up to toe, and up to bottom, top to bottom, with little large dents. Skirting boards are still white, and you can see when you're looking at the skirting boards, the sealant isn't professionally done. You've got gaps, you've got small little holes, but it is white. Right of the window, again, wall is uneven, and you do have further holes visible in areas from the top to the bottom. No curtain rail, however, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 small holes above the window. Window is clean from the inside, however, obviously right hand side is with condensation in between the panels. Just going to open the window. Window opens fine with no concerns. There's no dust on the frame. It's just obviously the panel's condensated, and then if you look in the corner, right side and left side, there's 2 screws. Windowsill is clean or white with no damage, and then when looking at the radiator, you can see the paper's bubbling and lifting underneath. Radiator is okay, you have got speckles of rust visible, and then left of the window in good condition, however, again, small holes and the wall is uneven. So the flooring, it looks like the flooring has been hoovered, there's no bits, there's no hairs. However, it is uplifted and it's not underneath the skirting boards properly. So if you're looking at the radiator, can you see the little bump here? There. And then you've got a teeny gap right of the radiator. If I zoom in, you can see. Zoom in a bit more, there you go, you've got a tiny gap, you've got a bit of paint on the carpet. Just needs, I think, fitting properly, and then towards the top you can see the bump here because it's not laid properly, but it is been hoovered. There's no odour from the carpet. Again, there's a small gap along, it's uplifting in that corner, and you can actually feel the floorboards as well. That's where it's been pulled and maybe folded over. You've got a tear here in the carpet. Literally bang smack in the middle. There you go. And then you've got another bit on the skirting board left of the plug socket. Left of the plug socket. Let me zoom out. Here. It's actually uplifting. Now, carpet's all uplifting. It's not even been fitted properly. So all the carpet uplifts. There's no underlay. Lovely.
We're going to carry on from the main bedroom. We are walking towards the hallway. On the right hand side you've got a storage which has been painted magnolia. Done that? Okay, so walking through the hallway, we are going to go to the little bedroom on the left hand side. So the ceiling is white. No visible damage, no water damage. However, you could see a couple of holes which are not as big, it's probably as big as my finger. It looks clean, it's off-white with some patching. There is no damage to it. Walking towards the window. There is no water damage as far as I can see. The walls are painted magnolia. There is no visible damage, no scuff marks, no holes, and no visible issues. However, we got a couple of the joinings from the wallpaper underneath the paint. You can see the join lines. If you look at the top, same story. where the wallpaper under the paint is joining, you can see the cracks. And then in a corner, it might look like a little water damage, so you might worth keeping an eye on. And the biggest mark that I can see in this room is just this join, like I said earlier, the join bit of the wallpaper that's been painted over. You got to see some marks. I think it was filled and then painted over, so it's uneven and scruffy. And then you got a little dip on the right hand side from your window. And then you got 2 holes at the top of the window there. I think it was the blind was fitted on it earlier. And another 2 holes in the corner. Window itself, white, clean from inside, not visible damage to glass or frame. The window ledge is clean. The radiator is an off-white with some scuffings on it and some scratches. The paint chipped on the right hand side, just there. And some rust at the bottom, as you can see. Okay, and then carpet. Carpet is clean. There is no visible watermarks, no visible damage to it. However, it's not been fitted properly, so you got this little bubble and it's not been fitted or glued in, so you can lift it up. If you look from the side, you will see better that there is some foldings, and also that the carpet isn't attached to the floor at the bottom. Going right, we've got a white door with a golden knob, no lock. There is some paint and the handle is loose. No visible marks on the door. Door is clean. We got 6 holes at the top. All in all good condition except for that loose knob. On the other side of the door, you got an off-white mark. You can see that there's 2 different paints on it. Looking clean, and the other side of the doorknob is loose as well.